Right, hello, this is Catania Alvin with more on this bombshell, because the cause of it is so shocking, to be expected really, because our standard of honour has, I think, gone into the gutter. And who do these civil servants, who just do they think they are? Okay, so this one is, listen to this bombshell tape. And this is, the Sun has put this out, so it's not everyone that's collapsed into the gutter with their of their moral fibre. There are still some very fine people, and the person that blew the whistle on this was certainly one of them.
I normally call it patchwork, but somebody yesterday called it KitKat, which I rather like, where you have the kind of cover you have the kind of political framework cover, but underneath you have a series of different agreements.
I'm going to read this because it's so impactful. Top Whitehall officials were caught boasting to EU diplomats that Brexit will be like a KitKat with chocolate covering ties to Brussels for years to come. In other words, the ties, the agreements were hidden beneath the chocolate in layers. Bombshell tapes passed to the Sun reveal senior civil servants secretly pledging to continue spending taxpayers' cash propping up Brussels' defence and foreign projects, including the controversial EU army. So we go on down here. In tapes revealed to the Sun, top Whitehall officials were heard pledging to keep using taxpayers' money to prop up Brussels after Brexit. As part of the deal suggested by a cabinet officer advisor, EU military officials would be based in Whitehall forever. Our revelation on Thursday night reignited the bitter war of words between Brexiteers and the civil service, who were accused of trying to hoodwink the voters. I think that's a very mild word. So down here, angry MPs said vast amounts of detail about the UK's post-Brexit plans had been shared with other EU countries before them, sparking claims that officials had briefed against their country. A private conference last Friday, and this was in March 2018, so a private conference last Friday saw ambassadors and officials from France, Holland, Belgium, Sweden, Poland and Italy meet with Brits at the London School of Economics to discuss post-Brexit plans. So here we've got Johan Berglund, Swedish Embassy in UK, Victoria Billing, UK Department for Exiting the EU. You wouldn't have believed it, would you? Alistair Brockbank, UK Cabinet Office, Gianluca Brusco, Italian Embassy to the UK, Lucio De Michel, Italian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Stephen De Wilde, Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Belgium, Tomonia Gorzetsani, French Embassy to the UK, Eva Persson, Permanent Representative of Sweden to the EU, Anita Sek, Permanent Representative of Poland, EU, Wolf Silvis Smit, Embassy of the Kingdom of the Netherlands, UK, Arjan Ulerenf, Embassy of the Kingdom of the Netherlands, Sarah Winter, Foreign Secretary and Policy Unit, FCO, and Maja Zwimwat, Embassy of the Republic of Poland. Forgive me for any of those shocking pronunciations, other than the English ones. However, Victoria Billing and Alistair Brockbent were among the delegates of the conference of the London School of Economics, which is an interesting place. has some interesting background history to it as well. European academics also attending were told the discussions were so secret that even the countries that speakers were from should not be reported outside the room. But one furious attendee, God bless him, blew open the secret chat, I wish we knew who it was, telling The Sun, the public have a right to know what is being carved up behind the scenes. Well, I say to that attendee, and I'm sure many of you do as well, congratulations, you have moral fibre. You know where your morals are. The others don't. And that's the tragedy of this whole situation. It's what paedophiles. Now, don't tell anyone else. Don't tell mummy or daddy or what have you. This is a secret between us. Evil. Absolutely evil. Senior Brexiter department official Victoria Billing sparked mocking laughter by describing the defence and foreign policy deal sought by the UK as a KitKat, a cover hiding the depths of the continued agreement. Now, this is what Steve Baker was talking about when he went in front of the committee, European Committee, and spilled the beans. God bless his heart too. You know, there are some honest people, but they seem to be few and far between when you get into the higher rarefied echelons of, not with all people, but with some, and also the civil service, who are getting higher than they really are. And Cabinet Office Security Advisor Alistair Brockbank, who works for the top Brexit negotiator, OLLY Robbins, told the diplomats that Britain stood ready to continue paying significant contributions to controversial commons EU defence and foreign policy projects, adding, "We are interested in it all." Now, you see, the EU is all about the international bankers. And they are obviously, they, meaning these civil servants, these traitors, really, are really traitors to the people. They're in this department, and this is what Steve Baker talked about, that there were these people that were running a Remainers line. So he knew what was going on, and he had that discussion with the committee on January the 30th, and this came out, I believe it was in March. Tory MP Jacob Rees-Mogg has demanded an official inquiry into the meeting and said it was wrong for British civil servants to brief the other side behind closed doors. Wrong. Well, I think it could have been written in capital letters. He's a very well-spoken man, but I think there are some words that he could add to his vocabulary in this case. And he claimed that Britain could yet fund the permanent structured cooperation that will see 25 EU countries merge into armed forces. He said as the project grew, we would see what we can contribute towards PESCO still. Mr. Brockbank boasted that it was civil servants who are negotiating the detail of that at the same time, as we are discussing the political high-level fluffy bits that will go into any declaration that gets made public. And he admitted his plans will lead to a nightmare headache for Theresa May, claiming, honestly speaking, and off the record, this has been, for us, some quite difficult political conversations for us in the UK. I bet they have been. Last night, I hope he gets sacked. He needs to be brought up in front of serious official prosecutors. Last night, leading Brexiter Jacob Rees-Mogg demanded an official inquiry into the meeting, saying it was wrong for British civil servants to be briefing the other side in excerpts from a formal negotiation content. And then in quotes, we've got what Victoria Billing said, and they all sniggered at. On our side, on foreign policy and defence, we are actually looking for something which I normally call a patchwork, but someone yesterday called a KitKat, which I rather liked, where you have the cover of, and you have the kind of political framework cover, and underneath you have a series of different agreements. I just think they need to take a very good look in the mirror. How utterly and totally shocking. Now here, on the same subject, we've got a man called Politico, very interesting, very well spoken, and I've just got this up, also on the same subject, exclusive. UK Chief Brexit Negotiator Olly Robbins warns MPs the choice is May's deal or extension. Warns MPs. He's a civil servant, bumped up by Theresa May. So let's listen to a little bit of Politico.
Warns MPs the choice is May's deal or extension of Article 50. Olly Robbins is a civil servant, unelected, working for the government for over 2 decades now, for Labour and Conservative Prime Ministers, and he is Theresa May's chief Brexit negotiator and an architect of the withdrawal agreement. To give you an idea of the kind of Europhile that Olly Robbins is, I did this in a video at the end of November last year, Theresa May's Brexit agreement triumph, where I said about how it was actually Olly Robbins who suggested to Theresa May that the Irish backstop should be time limited, which is causing so much trouble now. But almost in the same breath as suggesting that, he also said, whatever you do, don't propose it to the EU because it'll just be too much for them, it'll upset them too much. So what has Horrible Olly been up to recently?
I'll let you listen to the rest of that. He's very good. I just want to bring this that came into my box today, and that is the final wake-up call, a very interesting piece, and on it you'll notice that he's got part 1 of and part 2, and Euro Exodus, the European Union, the no Brexit deal, the start sign for RV implementation, knowledge is power. Now here we've got Restored Republic, which was this morning's, and I've just clicked on to the alert checklist of February the 21st this year, and here we've got, of course there's the disclaimer, you know, you follow this and see what you think. According to sources, the UST, that's the United States Treasury, have sorted out funding for the RV. Zimbabwe has announced their new currency. They did that yesterday, Wednesday. This means the second to the last item on the list just got a check mark. The last item is Brexit. Once the Gasara checklist is complete, the RV revaluation may begin. In the meantime, and this is why it's proving there are so many traitors to try to stop Brexit getting through, they're all dancing to the international banks because the banks know they're going down. It's the end of them. Okay, so once the Gasara checklist is complete, the RV may begin. That's a revaluation against gold. In the meantime, the deep state will continue to be exposed, just as that wonderful thing of McCabe, where I knew that he was lying, and also American intelligence media also said the same thing. But actually, I think that that was done on purpose so it gets into the public domain instead of the alternative media, or instead of just the alternative media. In the meantime, the deep state will continue to be exposed as its members are forced to discuss the truth under court orders via the secret military tribunals. And one final bit, which is on the 21st of February. Here we've got the military tribunals. This is cvine.com, and you've also got the cvine Facebook groups here. And there's a lot of discussion there, but they've recently done a new video, so check out that, because they're really doing an explanatory one, which is very helpful. God bless to you all, and the swamp around the world is being cleaned up, whether it's the pedophiles, which are all worldwide, or whether it's the groups and links worldwide, whether it's political, it's all worldwide, or letting in the light, and this is what we're doing. God bless, enjoy your day, and see you at the next post. And thank you to all my subscribers, and thank you to all the commenters. Thank you. Bye-bye.